Alyssa is a UCS academic scholar and the UAI's valedictorian. She is a member of National Honor Society and Student Senate, as well as debate, forensics, UAI's Quiz Bowl, and HOSA. She has plans to attend Michigan State University to focus on environmental sciences. Her speech tonight is entitled Defining Commencement. Please join me in welcoming Alyssa to the podium.
Place over these last 4 years. Just like trees, my fellow graduates and I have place it on its canopy. I have done so much in high school, from my achievements in debate and forensics to finding a supportive group of friends, but I also realized that these achievements, these branches, will not define me later on in life. Rather, these branches will form the base of what I will ultimately become. This is where the paradoxical nature of giving a commencement speech at graduation makes sense. This may be the end of an era of growth, but there is still more to come, still more growth that has yet to commence. Our initial growth is done, graduated. Now, it is time for a new beginning.